Keep something for me. And how many divisions are here?
Divisions here?
Yeah, in Oman?
Four.
Sure? And you know, all, out of that, for 3 divisions, I have the chief judge for international speech. And I know all those 3 winners. So my mind is in a different way. Let me come back to this one. Vijay, you are I don't remember exactly about your, but yes, you are first one. I was a chief judge here. Like elite or elite, what do you say that?
Elite.
First one. Second one in the area also, I have noticed that. Third in division also. So I have more halo effect. Okay, because I have heard your speech 3 times. But still, I can make you sure that you have a very good point and you have a very good winning chances. Okay, because here some people got some halo effects. In your case, absolutely no, because that may be the first time I notice myself you are a speaker. Okay, you are confident. The voice is good. Your message is good. Everything is good. Absolutely no problem. Only thing is that you have to make some fine tuning. Okay? Once you are on the stage, don't be hurried, because you may probably find out 10 times more people than what you have seen in your division contest. So a very ambience will be very different. If possible, on third evening, come to Millennium. I will also be okay, go and stand and just take some, you will be more confident. Because you feel that you are going to come again. On 4th also try to be there and see, visualize yourself, you are going to be here, this is my door to knock, this is my everything you can think about that, that will give you. Okay? Now come back. Start. Once you are there, relax, take a deep breath, don't be hurried to start. You have your time will start only when you utter your first word or your action. So that your stage time. Just relax, see the audience. Okay, then you start. Okay, that's what I have written. Take your own time and just relax and start. Second is, some of the words, it's not very clear, am I right?
Yeah, correct.
Child bullying, right? And then bold, already discussed. And also best and bold decision, something like that you told, right? These are not very clear.
One of the boldest imaginations.
Oh, yeah, something like that. I have written down. Okay. So you make sure that you practice those words in front of the. You're married, right? That's a problem. So you should. That is what I wanted to ask you the first question. That's why. So you have to learn how to raise your voice. Not at home. Okay.
It's opposite. It's opposite.
She knows that, right? Absolutely right. That's why she's no. Okay.
There is
Sir Janaki also.
They will make us to raise a voice.
Okay, right. So raise your voice, okay, and a lot of modulation, voice modulation. That's absolutely necessary. You say, have you ever feel embarrassed about it? Something. Have you ever? Be forceful, louder, please. And another is, Father came to me. Make an emotional way. Father came to me. Okay, you should make it more emotional. Then that should reflect in your face, huh? Not in your words, but in your face also. Then you start up again the full swing. And you may want to say something like that. You say, right? I think what you say. That's a long sentence. Can you read that word sentence once more? You may want to.
Conclusion told to your father. Completely.
No. Last conclusion.
You may want to become a good artist. You may want to mend a broken relationship. You may want to be the world speaking champion. No matter who you are, nobody can stop you.
3 things. Okay.
Okay, that
So
can be
I
addressed.
felt that just much longer when you said that.
Okay, that can be
Fast,
addressed by
speed.
first time you say you may want to, don't repeat that for the next week. You may want to become an artist, a public speaker.
Yeah,
That's so and so.
that's better.
Like, both the three. And when you have a point, move one by one. Huh? Like he said, listen, I hold the door. And don't run like that, okay? Because you don't move much. And then I thought of going to the washroom. That's all. So you have these 2 steps, right? But make sure that your back, front, everything,
Yeah,
try to
center.
be on the center always.
Center.
And when you have some points, go to that. My father, like that, you can come back. I saw a pretty girl sitting at the corner. On your face. Okay.
Face smile.
Okay. Then maybe the audience will. You told them. I mean, you may probably deliver in such a way that all the audience will look at the back to see that. Maybe she can be there at that corner.
Who is that?
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. You tell some of your people to sit there. There is nothing wrong there,
Also check who are
This is
there.
dramatic this. So they may probably see that they're right. Okay, then what else? There won't be any, some poses are good, but when you, sometimes my feeling is that you think and translate some words. I don't know whether that's my feeling sometimes. Some words you are just translating, suddenly when. So make sure that the words which you want to deliver should be clear with you. Practice, practice, practice. So nothing should come in between. Okay. Today I was coaching a person for DTAC. It's very difficult to say publicity. Public. I said, where people go and drink? She's a female. Too annoying. So she said, water? Okay. I said, no. Then somebody said, bar. I said, yes, bar is there. There's something more? Pub. So it's there, public. Public, no. Public speaking. That is what she wants to say. She's one of the MCs, Because in between that pub word will be diluted. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Exactly like some of the words.
I hope we didn't get back to the other part of the syllable of the
Okay. No, I thought of that then. Because till 1 o'clock I was with them. Okay, then only I came back here. So my question is, absolutely. So make sure you have a good introduction to the whole audience and the judges will be with you. Maybe you will listen. I don't know what. There will be 15 speakers. 10 speakers. 10 speakers. Maybe you are listening that you are the 10th one. And you say, oh my God, he has spoken very well again. No, relax. They did their part. That doesn't mean that who is going to win or who is going to lose. Because the judges have the ultimate. Maybe a good speaker, he is the first. And the last speaker, if he delivered very well, maybe the whole attraction will go to that. If someone gets these secrets out. So that can happen. Don't worry about it. So make sure that with your introduction, the whole audience is with you, including the judges. Then the words, your action. You have a lot of opportunity to act. Do it. Okay? The body should be very interesting. Not your body, even speech body. Okay? And even if some disturbance come in between, don't mind it. Your aim is to finish your speech. Okay? Maybe some of the earlier speaker are staring at you. You may probably say, why is he? Am I speaking very bold? No, nothing of that. You should be confident. Make sure that you're going to win. Do it that. Then the conclusion. Right? Last one sentence. You want, how do you end it? The last sentence?
Explore the world of possibilities.
Explore the world of possibilities. World of possibilities. Before that you say something, whether you are...
Are you standing outside the door? Don't wait.
Are you standing outside the door? A pose. A pose. Are you standing outside the door? Then, second.
Don't wait. Just open the door. Step in.
Are you waiting outside the door? Don't wait the door to open. Step in. Opportunities for you. And even to you. I mean, something like that. I mean, my wording is different. And I like that one. You too, right? You ended that way. You too. That's something good. Okay? Make sure that you greet the audience and the judges. many times, once they come in, they forget to greet the audience and the judges. Okay. Okay. Make sure, because that's why I told you, don't be hurried, relax. Come inside the stage in a cool manner. Nothing to worry. Tell that, think that nobody is there.
There is an automatic transition, so you won't forget. There is an automatic transition. When he talks about the vulnerability, there is a break where he has to perforce greet people. Then he comes into the confident mode. So there is, so you don't have to
International, there is something else. I remember that we made it wrong. If you don't greet, the contestant will not sit.
Yeah.
He will not sit. So he stands means that you didn't greet.
Even in some of the clubs, they practice this.
Yeah. So make sure that that will also happen, right? So make sure that that will happen. And some people, in your case, it's different. Some people they will take another 5 minutes or 2 minutes at least to greet this one. So that should not happen. Overall, very good. Practice it. Make sure that the clarity your this one, because an ordinary speech and a winning speech are different. How fast you go, how do you prepare, and when you prepare, you may probably get some ideas of some words or something. Just think about that. It's better to add that. Okay, you have a paper at the beginning, like this, right? And then you fold it and keep it down. Then you take it. That's right. What is it, Hemant? That was this one also.
I thought, should we, instead of putting it back, should we throw it away and take another paper and tear it in the lap?
He can keep one paper in pocket.
There are two papers in his pocket, and one, instead of putting it back,
No, but that's a disconnect.
Why would you throw it away unless you have got over the problem?
This paper is good. Make sure that you fold it 4 times. Okay? Before you come. Okay? Then you take this,
Read it.
suddenly you find to keep it. At last you take it.
Use this one.
that's okay.
But when after your speech is over, shaking hand, make sure that you take the paper. Okay? Good luck, nothing to add. Think that you are a winner. Prepare that you are a winner. And you will win.
Stuttering, stumbling, and all that. Would you want to go there? At what stage do you show your vulnerability to the audience? It's something that you need to take up all of. Maybe after being introduced, you can take a couple of steps here and there, and then draw yourself a little down from the confidence with which you go down, go up to the stage, and then come to that form where you are showing that you are still not confident. You're going back to those days when you're not confident. Let's start with that. Okay. Then the depiction of the less confident gentleman is very nice. It's done very well. When you dive into the body, the transition is good. Pace and pause. Somebody mentioned pause. Pause is something that you can use a lot. I'll come to specific as to where pause can be used. Anyone here, you asked a question, correct? It could have been louder, more impactful. Okay. And specifically body language, when I mentioned pause and vocal delivery, vocal variety. Body language, what I would like to see. If I am sitting as a judge, I don't like body language which is academical. I rush to the door. Open your mind. I would like to see a bit of pause there. If you want to say pause, if you want to say it will change the way you think, you don't have to show it will change the way you think. No, that becomes mechanical. If you can avoid it, and I would like to politely disagree with what Toastmaster Janaki said, that it doesn't have to be congruent. What you say and what you do need not be, that becomes for me school children type. So you can rush from here. I rush to the door, grab the handle. You don't have to rush. You don't have to run. You just need to show that you are. Am I being kind?
That's okay.
No,
Go on,
it's
go on,
okay.
go on, go on. That is normal.
Okay. So that's one thing that you can probably work on. Some of the best speakers have that little second delay between what they say and what they show. If you can do that, like I said, if you want to rush, you don't have to rush by stepping. You can just show a rush and grab the pole. You're still showing a rush sign, but you're not running like a kid. If you can see the difference of what I'm saying. I like the humor that you brought in. Maybe there is a cause for using more of humor when you're being repulsed. I don't know if you can use the term like I wanted to grab the door, but my hands were pulled back. And I checked my hands. If it had magnets, and if those magnets were pulling me back, and I realized my attraction was somewhere else. I was being attracted to the restroom. If you can work on this, if it is possible, if you can develop this is just an idea. If it mars your speech, forget about it. Mr. Dhananjay is something that I would like to go with Toastmaster Dhananjay. And I have no problem with Paul Redder because he used that to good effect in many places. So it's okay. And extending on what Toastmaster Janaki said, what you could probably do is that use the spelling as B-A-U-L-D. So it becomes easy for you to pronounce. Like autumn, ball. She's a phonetic expert. When you talk about your confidence, your gaining confidence, at time I would like to see a little more of confidence there, but tone it down. Like today I am standing in front of you. No. The idea in public speech is to be humble. I don't know how many of you like Salman Khan versus Amir Khan. How many of you are Amir Khan fans? Versus Salman Khan? How many of you are Saurav Ganguly fans, cricket fans versus Dhoni fans?
Dhoni.
Why do you like Dhoni?
Humble.
He's humble.
Both were winning captains. Before Dhoni, Ganguly was the most successful captain. Why do you like?
Humble.
Humble.
The cool head, the humbleness, humility, right?
Humility.
Why do you like Salman Khan? Though he is a perfectionist, it doesn't bother you, it doesn't pester you. He lives his life the way he should live. He doesn't get into public life, he doesn't create public nuisances. So in public life, whether it is speech or anything, humility is always respected. It might not win you a contest now, but will win you the contest in life. So tone it down when you say I'm able to reasonably come, I'm able to muster enough courage to come and talk to you. Don't say I'm a proficient speaker. No, that is for the audience to decide. So somewhere between this and that, you need to strike a balance. Say you are confident, but tone it down. Don't get it to the stage of arrogance. Keep it within the limit of humility. That will help you. A couple of places I couldn't guess as to gauge as to what you were trying to say. Like one thing was pointed out by Toastmaster Janaki, explore. Again, Toastmaster Hemant Bhaskaran said something about tearing up the paper. I'm okay with the papers being thrown at the end. But what is it that you are trying to say? That was lost. Explore into the possibility. First of all, people like Janaki and me won't like wrong English being used. So it's not a crime. What happens is, I'll tell you what. Sorry?
You have 20 marks for
Yeah, what happens is, I'll tell you something that I told the other speaker also the other day. When you have a judgmental judge sitting like me, for example, I pay a lot of importance to the language. I might not be the best speaker, but when others speak, I expect a better language. So when I sit there, if a wrong sentence is spoken, for example, something is said wrong, I am thinking. Now when I start thinking, you have already spoken the next 2 or 3 words. When you have spoken the next 3 words, I have lost the words and I have lost the context in which you are speaking. So I have lost the entire sentence, which means I have lost some part of the essence of the speech. Some essence of the speech. So do you want to do that? Is the question that you want to ask. So as much as possible, keep it to simple language that people can understand. Some of the things that in the criteria that you spelled out is use language that is easily understood by the audience. that's the most important criteria in a most important of the criteria in a public speech. Explore is something that you can look at. Throwing the paper is okay. Yeah, washroom is something that I said. And the question, there are two types of question. One, this is something that she said. One is rhetorical, you just ask and move on. And the other is you wait for a response. If you are looking for a response, pause and ask for a show of hands or anything. If you are not looking for, ask a question, pause, move on. That's a rhetorical question. Correct? Now you choose what you want to do. If you want people to respond, then you wait for it. But you have to have a plan B. If they don't respond, what do I say? For example, let's take a gentleman's rule. Do you shave every day? I ask someone, do you shave every day? Nobody is saying to say anything. Or do you go to the gym every day? Forget about it. People are afraid. They don't want to say. They don't want to say yes. They don't want to say no. What is your plan now? Plan B is, I'm sure half of you might be going, but you don't want to say. I'm sure half of you might not be going, but you don't want to say in public. One of these you need to take as the plan B when you ask questions. That's one way of tackling questions. Now, to sum it up, it's a good speech that can be done better with improved with body language, not mechanical, like I said, staggered body language and voice. And a little bit of humor as well. One thing I agree with all of these people who spoke before me was conclusion. It has to be more impactful. Whatever you want to say, but there has to be congruence. Agreement between what you are doing in the paper and what you are saying. Can you repeat the last sentence that you said?
Explore, I used to do the word. Explore the world of possibilities and excel.
And the one before that? You have the.
You may want to.
You may want to become a good artist, you may want to mend a broken relationship, you may want to be the world speaking champion. No matter who you are, nobody can stop you, except one person, you. The moment you decide to open the door of your mind, let go of your fears, you will discover a new, better you. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's something which terrifies you, are you standing outside the door? Don't wait, just open the door, step in, and explore the world of possibilities and excel.
So where are you tearing the paper?
Explore the world. Step in and explore the world of possibilities and excel.
Why don't you use that paper as the fear? Get your fears out. When you say that, use this.
Yeah, I'm asking a question. Are you? Is there something which terrifies you? I'm showing that paper. Is there something which terrifies
Yeah,
you?
but say, get those fears out.
When you are tearing, he's asking. At the point only.
Get those fears out. Step into the door of approach. Step into the door and explore the world of possibilities of whatever you want. So there has to be some relation between what you say and the tearing of the paper. Now you must remember that this is a speech. I mean, this is a more of an analysis, not an evaluation. So there going to be a lot of encouragement sort of thing, like it happens in club, because we are looking at it at the next level. I've seen both the speakers who won, a couple of speakers who won the international speech contest. So I am relating in those terms also. So I am saying all this because I want to see you at the next level. My contribution, I am trying to give you my contribution to help you do that. If you are not comfortable with any of these, please feel free to discard it. Remember the little frog story. No, I mean, what is comfortable for me might not be comfortable for you. We need to take a call at the end of the day, sit, read the story, deliver the speech in front of the family, because there is no better critic than your own family members. They give you unbiased criticism. And the more you get criticism when you want to excel, the better for you. All the best to you. I'm sure you will know more.